integrity, service, excellence, professionalism, a leadership development program embedded within the high school experience. We stand united for life, liberty, and respect for all. Do you want to make a positive, meaningful difference? Be a part of something bigger than yourself? This is the way. Morristown-Hamblen Air Force, JROTC.
Hello, I'm Cadet Colonel Chris Winstead. I'm the Corps Commander of Morristown-Hamblen Air Force JROTC. Some of you might not be familiar with what ROTC is about. Today, a few of my fellow cadets will talk about what our wonderful program is about.
Hey there, I'm Cadet Stacy Monzon.
And I'm Cadet Grace Williams.
And today we're going to be talking to you about Morristown-Hamblen Air Force JROTC.
For a brief overview, we're going to be talking about why you should join Air Force JROTC. We're also going to be talking about some of the uniforms we wear and some of the fitness requirements.
We're also going to be talking about the benefits, some of the expectations, and programs that we have. Our instructors are Major Thigpen and Senior King,
both active duty retired Air Force.
As you see, our logo is a combination of West and East coming together based at East High. Why Air Force JROTC, you may be asking yourself? Well, we're a leadership development focus. We have these awesome and professional Air Force uniforms, and we also participate in physical training once a week.
We also have great after-school programs, such as drill team, color guard team, saber team, drone team, and even an academic team.
We're here to make new friends and have lots and lots of fun.
Now, what's the mission of Air Force JROTC? Well, our mission is to develop citizens of character dedicated to serving their nation and community. We have 3 core values. Those include integrity first, service before self, and excellence in all you do.
You may be asking yourself what integrity means. And well, integrity means to do what's right when nobody's looking and be honest. We also have 896 Air Force JROTC units and over 130,000 cadets globally.
Because we are such a popular program, there are over 214 schools on the wait list for Air Force JROTC. Our diversity includes 58% minority and 40% female. Also, fun fact, last school year, the Air Force JROTCs altogether had over 1.7 million annual community service hours acquired.
What this program is and what it is not. This program is a leadership development program embedded within your high school experience. It's an opportunity to sharpen various skills and to make friends and have fun.
Now, while we are all of that and we get to wear the awesome Air Force uniforms, we are not a recruiting program and there is absolutely zero military obligation. Some of the standards to wear for your Blues uniform include wear it once a week all school day. You have to maintain it professionally and have it dry cleaned once a semester. It's also issued at no cost, but it has to be returned.
Now, some of the standards for the males, yes, you do have to have a proper haircut and be clean shaven on uniform inspection days. And females, obviously you don't have to cut your hair, but you do have to wear it up properly and have conservative nails and 1 set of earrings. Now that we talked about the standards, let's see what we apply it on. As you see, we both have option A on, which is an open collar dress. And then we have option B, which is option A with the exception of tabs for girls and ties for boys. Then we have option C, which is a combination of option B with your dress coat.
Along with those 3 uniforms, we have 2 other ones. Option D is ABUs, commonly known as air battle uniforms, or you might know them as camouflage. And then option E is the most simple uniform. It's a collared shirt, any collared shirt, tucked in with a belt.
We also have what we call physical training, or PT as we call it. We participate in PT once a week on Fridays. PTs are provided to us at absolutely no cost. Your summer PTs consist of a shirt and shorts, and your winter PTs consist of sweatpants and sweatshirts.
Some exercises that we might do for PT include a 1-mile run or walk, push-ups, curl-ups, and more.
But we also do fun stuff like ultimate frisbee, kickball, and football.
With football being our favorite. So on uniform day, which is Wednesday, we have what is called as weekly inspections.
As you see in the picture, we have cadets in open ranks formation waiting for the IG or Inspector General to inspect each individual uniform.
So what do you need to know to succeed in Air Force JROTC? Well, we are big on professionalism, which is making a positive, meaningful difference. We also love participation, so make sure you wear your uniform and maintain standards.
Part of that participation is also physical training or PT once a week. Remember to have fun. This is our program. Now, unlike any other academic class, JROTC is very different. On Mondays and Tuesdays, we have academic classes. On Wednesdays, we have uniform inspection. Thursdays, again, we have academic. And on Fridays, we have physical training or PT. We also have various after-school programs which are voluntary on Tuesdays and Thursdays that include color guard and drill.
So for our core classes for Air Force JROTC, we have what is known as leadership education courses, which include Intro to Air Force, Life Skills, Communication, and more. We also have aerospace science courses, which include aviation history, space exploration, and more. Now on to the fun stuff, the Air Force benefits. Color guard. Color guard is probably one of our most popular teams. You've probably seen us if you've ever been to an East or West game. Now our color guard is unique. It's unlike any other JROTC color guard.
Why is that, Grace?
Well, we've established an 11-person color guard so that every major branch of the military is recognized.
We also participate in homecoming for West and East, as well as our Christmas parade and our Veterans Day program.
Hello, my name is Cadet Kyle Ross, and I'm the former Color Guard Commander, and I wanted to talk to you about Color Guard. Color Guard is AFJROTC's most prominent activity and allows you to showcase our country's colors in a way you can do nowhere else. Come join our Color Guard team to become a member of something bigger than yourself. We would love to have you on our team.
Another team in this program is our drill team. Our drill team competes against other JROTC teams in East Tennessee.
Now, there's more to drill than meets the eye. Drill is a great way to enhance your critical thinking, to improve your leadership skills, and your communication skills.
Hi, I'm Cadet Captain Kyra Bowers. I want to spend a moment talking about drill. Drill is very challenging but very rewarding. It requires critical thinking, leadership, followership, and really good communication. I want to invite you to be part of our drill team.
Now, probably one of our most unique teams would be our Sabre team. They're most well known for being at East and West homecoming game and a high-profile event such as Tim Tebow's Night to Shine.
Fun fact, the Sabre team learns precision movements because they use swords. Now, we also have our drone program in which we own 2 drones
and 2 RCs, which are radio-controlled airplanes. Fun fact, the boys crash everything.
We always have to fix them. Now, on to our marksmanship program. It has been nationally funded, and as you see in the pictures, these are high-tech air rifles in which cadets are shooting to targets that are 30 feet away in 3 different positions.
On top of that, we have a great Raider program. Raider program is essentially a great way to come together, have fun, while also competing in physically demanding exercises. Probably one of the best things about Air Force JROTC is our field trips.
Well, where do we go, Grace?
Well, last semester, we had the opportunity to go to McGee-Tyson Air National Guard Base, where we got to see these great big Blackhawks, specifically modified to help the Smoky Mountains National Park. We also got to eat in their dining hall, which had endless food, which is probably one of the greatest things to hear as a kid.
We also were able to visit the fire and police department in which we were able to try on their uniforms and shoot big water guns. We also took a tour of the KC-135, which is an air-to-air fueler, which means that they're fueling airplanes in the sky. And then we also got to be in the cockpit and experience what the pilots were able to see and experience. Now, sometimes we take up to 2 field trips a semester, and one of those is hiking at Panther Creek State Park.
It's a great way to come together and have fun. Now, if you're interested in flying, this slide's for you. Flight Foundation is a great way to introduce aviation and aviation history into the lives of high school kids.
We were fortunate enough to fly in a Cessna and be able to do all these cool maneuvers. And if you sat in the front seat, you got to fly the plane.
Although we are a fairly new program, we are big on traditions. Some of those traditions include painting ceiling tiles. Every semester, every flight gets together to paint their own ceiling tile. It's a great way to remember and acknowledge all the flights before us. Another tradition we love is security detail. The SROs and the principals of both East and West High School came to us with a problem. They had people getting onto the football fields when they weren't supposed to be. So Air Force JROTC stands in front of the main entry points and all the football field gates to make sure that nobody comes in.
Now, because we are a program that loves serving our community, we hold food drives in which we collect food that we then donate to our local food pantries. We also, every semester, have a 14-mile hike, which we have a blast.
Another great tradition we have is the raising and the lowering of the flag at both East and West High School.
Now, like I said before, we are a program that loves serving our community. So we had a fundraiser in which we collected money for our first responders that we then donated to our local communities.
We also had a great opportunity for Morristown-Hamblen Sheriff's Department to come down and teach all of us cadets basic self-defense moves. Another big thing that we love to do is events and ceremonies. Recently, we were asked by Congressman Phil Rowe to come down and perform a POW or MIA, which is Prisoner of War Missing in Action ceremony. We got to meet Congressman Phil Rowe and hear all about his cool stories.
We also participate in the Middle Schoolers Veterans Day program and other ceremonies and events. Now, we have promotions at the end of every 9 weeks in which we acknowledge the accomplishments of cadets throughout those 9 weeks.
Probably one of the most highlighted events of Air Force JROTC is our military ball. Last school year, we had one, and it was sold out, standing room only.
We start off with military traditions such as the grog bowl, and then we dig into the good food. And after that, we dance the night away.
Even if we're not good at it.
Now, at the end of every school year, we have our annual National Awards Ceremony in which we award 21 national awards and other unit awards to our cadets throughout the year.
We invite the school board, family and friends, and others to come out and acknowledge the accomplishments of all of our cadets.
As we said, in a nutshell, our program is about learning to be the best you can be.
And we're all about friends and fun.
If you'd like to learn more about this program, join us on Facebook.
And even Instagram.
Remember, this is the place you want to be.
14.